Welcome to Wrong Time Watch. My name is Kevin, and today we have two colorful watches here. We have citrus orange and mint green. In my unboxing, I called it turquoise, but it's actually green, mint green. So these are the BOLDR Odyssey Freediver, and MSRP on these is $519 on this Edpm rubber strap. Also, they offer these on bracelet, and I believe those are $619. I don't exactly remember the exact amount, but they're in the $600 range. So these are a little bit smaller offering from BOLDR than what I'm used to, at least with this case shape. The other ones I've had, the Odyssey, are 45 millimeter divers, and these are 40 millimeter. Actually, the case I measured at 41, and the bezel is 40, so the bezel is a little smaller than the case. But it's not so easy to get a good measurement on the case. So let me know what you guys think of these colors. I prefer the orange. The mint green is kind of cool too, but it's not as easy to see the white on the mint green as it is white on orange. Also, they do both have color match date wheels. The mint green, again, is kind of hard to read. But you all know my preference. I prefer watches without dates. For example, that there, a no date watch. Just appreciate the symmetry of a no date, but 6 o'clock is okay too. It would be my preferred location for a date wheel. All right, so these both do have quick release Edpm straps, and I did a little bit of research, and it looks like Edpm is a lower cost alternative to FKM, but for this purpose, I think either one is fine. And this type of rubber is used typically in manufacturing or chemical field, that type of stuff. This strap here is not quite as resistant to petroleum or oil and the other chemicals, but I shouldn't be really getting into that wearing watches. So anyway, in the unboxing, someone commented on changing these straps over to see how that would look. So let's do that on camera real quick. Hopefully it won't take too long. They are quick release straps, not necessarily quick attach straps. But let's see if I can get it in there on camera. Okay, there's one. It's kind of a interesting combination there. I had a Wise diving watch in a while ago that was, I think, red to black gradient or black to red, and then it came with two different straps, so I could do a black and then red strap. It was pretty cool looking. I actually got it from Craig that way. Nice combination on that watch. But this just has the one dial color. And I'll swap these back. To continue the video, maybe. I don't know. Maybe we'll leave them like this. It's fun to mix and match straps on watches. Almost makes it seem like you have a new watch. Yeah, actually, that does look pretty cool. I don't know if I'd wear it like this or not, but you know what? I'll throw it on wrist. We'll do 2 wrist shots. Well, maybe 4 wrist shots, actually, because 2 watches, 2 different colors. So there we go. Mix and match in there. Let's take this one off wrist and we'll throw these 2 on real quick. They both do have sand textured dials, which I'll show you in a moment here. I do like how these tropic straps look, but the spacing between the hole is a little bit larger than a typical strap. Say this one here, for example. I think I measured this out to about 10 millimeter, and then this is about 8 millimeter. Not terribly precise with measuring those. Yeah, the strap right now is a bit loose. But there it is, my 6.5-inch wrist. The 52mm wristband. A lug to lug on this is 48mm. Actually, that's kind of a cool combination there. All right, let's put the other one on wrist. Yeah, these watches make me think of summer or warmer weather. It's wintertime in Michigan right now. Actually, today it's not too bad. It's about 36 degrees outside. So there we go. All right, let's talk about the dimensions. So as I mentioned, lug to lug is 48mm. Case diameter again, 41. Bezel diameter is 40mm. And then thickness on this, it is quite thick at 14.2mm. The water resistance is 300 meters, so that I guess explains some of the depth. Yeah, right there, 300 meter Freediver. Both of these are limited to 100 pieces. Both of these are number 1. Yeah, right there, 1 of 100. I do like the engraving on this case back. I'll leave a link in the description for both of these watches. Sapphire Crystal, it is a flat sapphire crystal with AR coating. Automatic movement, both of these have the Miyota 9015 movement. So, not bad overall. .120 bezel, stainless steel bezel insert. It's not a solid stainless steel bezel. You see I guess it would be a joint line right there. But easy to turn. The chapter ring or rehaut is a little interesting where it has this kind of a ledge here with the minute marks on there. I would prefer to see it, normal where it's just a dial surface instead of this step, because it is a smaller watch. It's a 40mm. But, it looks different like this too, so that's cool. Hopefully you can see the sand texture dial here. Everything is printed on. And both of these watches have Swiss Super Luminova. So we'll see how that looks in a little bit here. 316L case and bezel. Uh, 122 grams on this watch as well. So here's the orange. And actually the hands appear to be orange too, the loom on the hands. It looks a little different by eye than on camera, but it does look orange. And then of course the minute track here, 0 to 20 is orange as well. On the mint one, it's just all one color. All right, let me change these straps back. I'll throw them back on wrist, and then after that, we'll check out the loom. Before we do that, let's look at the size here compared to my SKX. And then the thickness. It is a little thicker than the SKX. Alright, I'll pause the video and change the straps back. We'll be right back. All right, so here we are with the citrus orange. If I had to pick between these two, I would go with the orange, of course. The buckle is a little big. Oh, you know, I didn't mention the lug width. Lug width is 20 millimeter, and that strap, I'm pretty sure, does taper. Yeah, the strap tapers down from 20 to 18 millimeter. There we go. Pulled it a little tighter on this one. That's kind of a fun color too. I'm just not sure I would wear this. If I'd wear either of these really. Maybe, maybe not. Actually, we got to zoom back in and I'll show you the case in a little more detail. Kind of skipped over that. I'll show you this one here. So it is a mixture of brushed and polished surfaces. Mostly brushed though, but we do have some polishing there on the crown guards and then also on the chamfer of the case. Not on the underside there though. It is a signed crown, which reminds me I didn't talk about that either. It is a 7.8 millimeter signed crown, so a very large crown. Definitely don't have any issues with gripping that crown. And then here's the large buckle again. It is a signed buckle, milled buckle and milled. Actually, no, this is stamped. This is stamped tang. Interesting. All right, let's pause the video and we'll take a look at the Loom. All right, so there's some interesting Loom going on here with these BOLDR Odyssey Freedivers. The entire bezel is loomed. Hopefully you can see there's a different color loom here on the bezel. We have 0 to 20 on the mint, which is on the left here, is green loom, and then the rest of the numbers is a blue loom. But the Seiko Lumibrite is brighter than both of these watches. Then on the right, hopefully you can see that the bezel from 0 to 20 is orange, and then the rest of it is a bluish color loom. Loom has died out pretty quickly though. It's not quite as bright by eye as what it looks like on camera. But all in all, not too bad. I'll move these off to the side and just have the orange one here. I'll hit it with the UV light again because the strap looks kind of cool with the UV light. Looks radioactive. And also the loom, hopefully you can see the hands are a bluish loom, and then the indices are more of a greenish color. And let's bring over the green one, mint green. So, yeah. Well, there is the Loom on both of these watches. Hopefully you enjoyed this presentation. If you have not subscribed yet, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Like the video and leave a comment below. As always, thank you for taking the time. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.